Hey guys, so I just came back from the movie theaters and I just saw Thor Ragnarok. Alright, so it was awesome. I had me smiling from from the time it came on to the time it went off. It was not boring at all. And yeah, so spoilers I want to talk about, but not everything. It's not bad spoilers because I don't want to tell all the secrets in the movie. I want y'all to be able to see the review and not I just want y'all still go see the movie. It was such a good movie. But yes, if number one thing about the movie was it kind of will remind you of Deadpool. It has a lot of funny inside. It's not like the typical Thor movies that he's the self-righteous God and he's Mr. Arrogance. No, this was changing Thor 100%. He was so refreshing, and this is it was totally different, and they don't deal with his old girlfriend Jane or his the sidekick girl or any of the people on Earth at all, and that is so refreshing. It's so otherworldly, and that is what I think we've all been kind of wanting from the Thor movies. Before, they used to pull him down back to Earth and make it really, yeah, but this time it was just so much Asgard, so much of his own world, so much of his own life. And what I also love is that they actually address the past movies. It's so many movies that just go into a whole new movie and the movie is totally different and it doesn't go back to it. But the last time we saw Loki was sitting on the throne and Odin was just not there, and they totally addressed that big issue. And they deal with it. They don't just let it just go and just oh, it's a new movie, we don't have to worry about it no more. No, they go back into it. And I love the part with it's a part in there, I won't say too much, but Thor has to fight the Hulk when he's on this other planet that is like a trash planet. And when Thor gets the Hulk picks Thor up and starts going back and forth with he's a rag doll. Loki jumps up and is like, "See, that's how it feels. That's how it feels." I love that he said that 'cause, it addressed that time when the Hulk beat the freak out of him. So I love stuff like that because so many times where characters don't go back into it. And the thing about this movie that I loved also is that it included us in it, just like Deadpool. It pulls the audience. It no longer has oh, this is just we're doing this we're just gonna act out our parts and just watch our lives. It was so much addressing us and talking, and it was very good. And I love Jeff Goldblum in it. He was so much fun. He was they even had Willy Wonka music playing in his world. He's the king of this trash planet. And he is so kooky and crazy and charming, but he's a bad guy, by the way. And it just was so good. And it basically reveals that the whole movie reveals that Odin made a lot of mistakes, and now his past has come up to fight his children because he dies. I mean, I'm just saying right now, Odin doesn't make it, but it's not the way you think. It's he's in the beginning of the movie and then he just goes poof, and then they gotta take care of his mess, his mistakes. And I just noticed that dang, I can't get into it too much because I don't want to tell too much of the movie, but he used women a lot in his beginning days. I'm just going he had he used the power of women a lot, and when it was over, he just covered it up and brought up his sons and just had women pouring the mead and don't worry about it. And it's dude, Odin has some secrets. And yeah, so it was great. Definitely an A+ movie, totally different. And of course, Thor loses his hammer and loses some other things, and it changes him, I think, in my opinion, for the best. He actually has more power than we actually thought, and the twist at the end was pretty good too. It had little twists that we don't expect. So it was a great movie. Oh, and they had people from Lords of the Ring, and as you know, I'm a huge Lords of the Ring fan. We had Galadriel and Éomer from Lords of the Ring playing together again. I kind of sometimes wonder if actors who played in huge movies, how they feel when they see each other again after 10 years. I'm oh, the family's back, But yeah, A+. It was gotta be one of the most fun movies I've seen this year. But yeah, go check it out for yourselves because I definitely highly recommend it. I just came back. I mean, seriously, dudes, I was so excited to talk to y'all about that. I didn't even like dry off from the rain. Like, it's raining out right now, and I was just like, I want to make this review like while it's still fresh in my mind. But yeah, it just has so much fun. Oh, we get to see a whole nother side of the Hulk. The Hulk actually talks, and he's living like a freaking king as this champion on this trash planet where he's being well taken care of and finally being appreciated. And it's like seeing a whole nother side of everybody. And Loki is pretty fun. He's still his evil self, but it was just so much funny in it that is okay. It was not serious. This movie did not take itself seriously. This movie was just freaking fun, and it was not a roller coaster ride of emotions, and sometimes you just want to go into a movie and just see something good. So definitely A+. They get my vote as one of the best this year. So I'll talk to you guys later. Like I said, on all my videos, I'm an author. Check my books and links back in my channel, and I will see y'all guys hopefully soon with more reviews. Okay, guys, bye.